Imagine it's your birthday. You've just opened a surprise present, look inside and say, 20th century philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein came to believe that language was intimately bound up with our everyday practices in life. The way you say something and the context in which you say it is a language game. The meaning of a word is its use, and the two players may have completely different use and meaning for the same word depending on which game they are playing. Misunderstand the game, and it's two ships passing in the night. Did you say, "I love it," or "I love it"? How we communicate and what we communicate has changed dramatically over the past 100 years. Radio, television, telephone, emails, texts, social media, and our language itself has changed. Wittgenstein wrote, "In order to communicate with a social tribe, listen to how they play with language." A serious and good philosophical work could be written consisting entirely of jokes. Philosopher and comedian George Carlin joked about our use of words and how we have changed shell shock to battle fatigue to operational exhaustion to post-traumatic stress disorder. Wittgenstein wrote, "What can be said clearly." So would he be confounded or thrilled by today's social media communications and the language it has created? Would he find what we say to be clear? There was a study conducted in 2007 of online daters, and in it they found 2/3 of the participants lied about their weight. Another found that 43% of men admitted to lying about themselves online. And it was common for people to have a less than comprehensive digital identity, sharing only the most exciting parts of their lives. But a more recent study from 2018 found that teens' digital identity is far more complete and reflective of their self-concept. So, like with any technology, the older generations distrust it, while the current generation embraces it. Going back to the idea of clear communication, is social media clear? A picture is worth 1,000 words. What's a thumbs up or a heart worth? Does that GIF portray the correct meaning? Wittgenstein believed the richness of the language we are exposed to is important to our self-knowledge. Is a series of emojis rich? I'd argue that in the past few years, our digital identities have become less politically correct, and consequently, perhaps more honest. The massive change in politics has changed the language game. It's not uncommon to hear of people unfriending others on social media or concerned about Thanksgiving dinner with family because political correctness has been tossed out in favor of brutal honesty. But is that a bad thing? In an age of digital communication, where there is no audible inflection to relay emotion, and no body language to help decipher meaning, no nonverbal communication at all, mustn't our communication become more clear? Clarity providing more honesty, or honesty providing more clarity? Is it a good thing to discover your neighbor or friend or family member is not the person you thought them to be? Perhaps 50 years of political correctness, of opaque language, helped gloss over and bury the social realities of the country. And now, as our digital communication and identities become more honest and forthcoming, we can recognize the challenges of the language games we play. It's okay to be shell-shocked again.